Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for some more of the Twilight Princess HD Let's Play. And if you did miss out there on the last one, well, we are now finally here back over at Lake Hylia with our brand new cannon in tow, and it seems like now what we're going to have to go and do is start reaching all the way over to where the city in the sky is going to be, the Final Fantasy world of our time in this place. And I do have to say, this area can be a blast, or it can be very frustrating in some options. For example, there is one thing that is going to be very frustrating throughout majority of what this area is going to be, and that is going to have to deal with the wind. And majority of this time is that this wind is going to try to push you off all the way throughout the rest of this dungeon here. There's going to be some ways that we're going to have to like go and use our spinning gear to go and open up with all these bridges, and at some point while we're going through some of these places, if you're not too careful, if you don't kind of block yourself or at least somewhat shield yourself from the bridge, it will actually go and blast you all the way over off to the bridge. And oh my goodness, what is going on with all these ukus out here, man? Or uka, I think what they're known as, right? Like, what the heck? They're like all going all crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, just calm it down for a little bit. Jeez, you're like destroying my headset here. But yes, we are going to have to go and talk to one of those ukus, and we are going to have to go and add them to our team. And this is something that you can go and do if you want to. I would kind of strongly recommend on having an uku if you need to, if you're starting to run low on items or anything. But again, this area is not like too entirely bad throughout our time. I think throughout most of the way throughout the dungeon, you will have to go and encounter out with some of these bigger type of Helmosaur creatures. We will be seeing one of those that is going to happen somewhere around within the place somewhat pretty much soon. But before we actually go and head off into the main dungeon, there is some chests that you can go and find. You can find some rupees if you do need to. There is some water bombs out here if you do want to go and pick them up. Now, in the two videos for today, not only are we just doing out here with Twilight Princess, of course, but I want to say that you guys should be able to go and check out that there is going to be some Persona 4 Golden. We are continuing onwards with the rest of the story that was supposed to be happening from the last video, but from what I kind of got to see is that, from what was happening is that the video was a little bit too long, so I kind of just separated it off into both type of parts. So you guys will be seeing the continuation from the past video that was going on from before within there, and that's just all about with us going through kanji and stuff. So here's the shop. Nothing really too important out of the way. It seems like you could get some like red potion stuff, blue potion stuff. It looks like you can also pick up with some bombs if you do need to. Arrows is somewhat of a must-have if you do want to go and do that, because if you are out of arrows, you kind of do need to open up with the actual said door that's going to be here, or else you're going to be forever stuck in this type of way. So it's a good thing that Nintendo actually did give you something like that here for a time. Now, just like how I did before in my other past dungeons, I will be editing out on most of the type of things that are going to take a little bit of some time, and also some other different like struggling situations if I ever do run on into that, just so that you guys have to see me go through everything that's here in this area. And by the way, there is a way where you can actually go and leave from City in the Sky. You can just go and take the cannon that was back from the very beginning of the entrance if you ever do need to. But yeah, so here's the whole entire place up in the clouds here. And time to go and take a walk into that door and see what this area is going to be all about. Now, majority of this part for right now is that since we don't really have the double claw shot, we're going to have to go and use some of these different type of ukus that are around, and we're going to just have to go and make sure that we go and use them for our advantage here. Now, just be careful of the falling blocks as well, because that is also going to become a problem, and I don't know why exactly I fell all the way over to my doom like that, but I guess that kind of did need to happen, because we kind of have to use a little bit of a much higher position to use those ukus. Alright, so here we are now. Now, this is basically kind of like the main hub area of our time. For right now, we can't really go and do too much anything else within here. Because here in this main hub area, the only type of way that we can only go and do at this point is use an uku and kind of fly over towards to that other, I think what's that? Well, if I'm kind of looking out this way, it's basically over to the right-hand side. That's all that we can really go and do is over to that door. Now, if you go to the left-hand side, you can go and do something. You can open up with a bridge that's that way, but you won't be able to go and open up with the door, because we do need to go and find a said type of chest that is all the way over to the over to the other type of other way of where the door was at. So here is one way of the said door. This is actually located in the middle, I believe. So right now we can't really do anything. We don't really have a double claw shot. I'm pretty sure there is some things like up in the top there that we can't really go and use those type of grates for. So we're kind of out of the question. And let's just go ahead through another doorway here. Now this is over to, I want to say, to the way of where the locked door is at. So for right now, we can't really do anything within this locked door, but you can open up the bridge. There is also a claw shot spot where you can go and open up with some of those other type of ways up there and get some extra chests if you do need to. Or not chests, but those vases up there if you do need to. There is going to be like some said chests, but we won't be seeing them for like quite a while. And by the way, I want to say for the heart pieces here, I believe there is actually one heart piece in particular where we are going to pick up that one key, but we can't really go and head back over to that place just right away because we do need the double claw shot, I believe, to actually somewhat return back to that place later, I think. But here we go. This is the Uku, and this is where we're going to have to go and turn over here to the right-hand side of this door. So now we're just going to have to go over into this direction for now. Okay, so let's just go and reach off into over here. Now this is where the actual door of our time is going to be happening. Now if you guys do go and see, there is some of those vines there. We are going to have to use these vines for the remainder of our time here in this place. And you're going to be kind of going and using quite a bit of the spinner and with the Dominion rod as well. So right now we just got ourselves at this moment with the spinner here. So open up with the bridge, and there we go. And that's already been latched up here. And there we go. There's the door right there. Now, if you guys remember, we saw that big, huge, gigantic dragon. Well, it is going to be making a return once again. That is the main boss of this area too, by the way. Alright, so here we go. Now, if you guys do see, there is a chest right over there. That is our key location. But, however, we do need to go and head all the way up to one of those type of claw shot spots right there. And just launch ourselves all the way down over here into this part. And grab ourselves with the key that we want. Okay. Now, if you guys do kind of take a look-see around over here, there is a little bit of a bottom part down below. But there's really anything that we can't really go and do right now. Because there is like another claw shot spot, and I think there's also a second one as well too, but we can't do anything since we don't have the double part of it. But there's that dragon, and it's gonna swoop on down, destroy out the bridge, not even realize that it's even there, but just decided to do it anyways. Alright, well, that's kind of out of the question. But let's go and leave. And let's go and reach back over to, it looks like the main hub area again. And now if you guys do recall, just like how we did it when we went and opened up where that locked door is, well, now we just have to make our way back to that said locked door. So here it is. This is the next destination. And this is the part right here that I totally forget about everything that happens into this way now. Now, I'm pretty sure that you do have to use your iron boots through most of the different fan turbines that are here. But after that, and having to cross through on one of the other type of doors that's going to be here, I don't really know exactly where else that we can go from afterwards. Because there is that other door right there, but I don't think we can really go and do anything about with it at the moment. And again, yes, we do have some of these guys. These Helmosaurs are back. There we go, and just make sure he's down and out. And we're good to go. Ah, yes, and some extra other hearts just before reaching on into anything else here. Alright, and there we go, and let's just make sure that we just walk on through this way. Now, you can't really go and use your iron boots on those blue platforms there, because if you go and try to use them, it will drop it down like super quickly, and you won't be able to go and do anything about with it right now. And you guys should already go and see that right there. There's somewhat of a hidden door down below. Don't know exactly what that's all about. But here it is. There is the dungeon map area. I think we should be good. Yep. And just like that, we're here. We got the dungeon map, and we're all about done with this way. So, see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.